Hey guys, this is Steve Sheehan. We are at Talladega this week for 94 laps. These cars are very loose to drive. They are very difficult to drive with this new build. Tandems do work. Expect strategy to win out tonight. Now a hot lap here is pretty self-explanatory. You really want to stay all the way to the bottom and you just want a low line around the track. I mean, you see these guys do it when they go to Talladega and Daytona every year in real life. It's the same deal here. For a hot lap when you're by yourself, you want to work your way, get the RPMs up all the way around the high side. Then for your money lap, you want to stay on the bottom. There's basically just smoothness and precision on the wheel in order to fine-tune, get those last few thousandths that you need in order to qualify up front. And then it's all about just making your way through traffic, how you handle yourself in tight packs, and how you can manage the tandems and time it right so you're the one in the lead at the end of the race. You can expect to see some green flag pit stops. You're going to see a couple different strategies. Some people may short pit very early in the race. It all depends on how they want to work their strategy and who they're working with. It's very, very important that when we make our pit stops, we're coming into and especially exiting the pits with draft. You can lose upwards of a few seconds right on your outlap coming out of pit road in green flag pit stops if you're alone versus in traffic. I myself was the third car, the odd man out at Daytona this past season, and the two cars that pit with me, in fact, went on to win and finish second in our season opener. I was that third man out. I got lost in the back of the pack because they were the ones working together. So expect an even number of cars always to come into the pits together so they can come out with a drafting partner. Guys are really starting to take whatever they can get on these restarts the past couple weeks, and it's caused some issues, and we've all been warned. Don't expect too much to go on at Talladega with the gears the way they are. It's not like we can get huge runs on each other. I expect some nice clean restarts, but expect a lot of moves to be made for that first lap when we're getting up to speed, because a lot of positions can be made up by getting together and pushing each other just for that opening lap after a restart. Now, as I stated opening this segment, these cars are fairly loose here. They are a handful to drive. We are going to have to stay on top of our cars and be on the wheel the entire time. There is no relax mode in this race. We are going to have to stay on it. We're going to have to keep ourselves positioned. If we're in the middle of a 3-wide or even 4-wide situation, you're going to see some very uncomfortable drivers if they don't have a solid, stable setup beneath them. Now, in a couple weeks, we are at Indianapolis. I know there's a lot of fans of that track. It's just one of those tracks where you just have to have a liking to it. So hopefully you guys enjoy the race tonight, and we will be at the Brickyard in a couple weeks.